Hi, it's Heather with a new installment of R-Rated Reviews, and I might cry today. I'm at the house with such an awesome client. She's fantastic. I love this woman. The shed, where I had to jack up the shed, put cinder blocks underneath for a foundation, and then enclose it with hardware cloth. I did a bunch of repairs, built a ramp, and I had to scrape and paint it after pressure washing it. That part's all done. So the shed it looks really good. I'm going to paint the ramp when I'm done with everything else. And I keep walking on it, so I can't paint it yet. I had to do a water test to make sure that the pressure treated wood was ready for paint. But I painted her butterfly to match. And there's a ladybug or bumblebee inside. The floor is rotting out in the front. And we're not sure if it's the same Carpenter ants. So I replaced all the trim wood at the top. And when I started to pull the rotten wood off, Carpenter ants just started flooding out. And I'm like, okay, they're ants, fine. I just went to the store and I bought this. This is Spectracide Terminate. Termite and Carpenter ant killer. Kills wood-destroying insects on contact, up to 9-month control indoors. I don't know if this thing has like batteries that come in it, but it automatically sprays. It's really cool. You just connect it. This thing is extendable. You can, I didn't want to get that close. I sprayed everywhere. Listen. You have a nozzle that will just stream or spray. I never saw bugs die so fast. Granted, I'll tell you, it still took 2 to 3 days to eradicate all of the ants. There were some hangers-on in there. I sprayed inside the cracks. In the cracks! You know what? I can't. I have to pee. I have to pee. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I shared that, because I could have just not said anything. Par for the course. You gotta do what you gotta do. I didn't want to do a review before I knew it worked. I got this at Home Depot. I think it was $27 or $28. It's not cheap, but it's really not expensive either. It's 1.33 gallons. So it's 5 liters. There's a lot. I used a ton of this. I didn't care. When they started crawling out, I just sprayed them as they were crawling. They just curled up and shit. It was pretty instant. I think the only reason why there were some hangers on and some residual ants the next couple of days, I think the second day, there were probably 12 to 24 ants. There were hundreds that just came. I'm sure there were more that I didn't see. Hundreds came out. The amount of eggs that I saw, I mean, they had chewed. I have pictures. Maybe I'll put some pictures. They had chewed like veins through the wood. There was a big chunk of wood missing, and where the wood was missing in the trim was those sawdust nesting inside. I had to clean all of it out. And I think the second day there were like 12 to 24 ants left. By the third day, I think I saw 3. That was it. And I'm like, where the fuck did you come from? So I sprayed this in the cracks, everywhere. It worked really, really well. I didn't even think to do a review on it necessarily. And this is where I'm going to get like upset. I'm not an exterminator. I know I work in gardens and I don't like bugs. I really don't like bugs. I don't touch worms. And I don't, I don't mind snakes if they stay on their side. I stay on my side. I don't touch the bugs and the beetles and the grubs. If I'm wearing gloves, I mean, I don't mind. It's like, but I don't like the bugs. And when there are lots of them, it just, no thank you, no wanna. I've been stung so many fucking times this season, and I'm taking the floor out. A big section of floor. She wants me to tell her I have to replace it. She wants me to tell her if the reason it's soft is because it's rotting over time or because the ants chewed down there too. I don't know. But I'm about to bust that floor open. And I'm listening for buzzing. I mean, she had an exterminate. I have a bug girl that was here the other day for buzzing that was in a shrub. I'm like, I'm not getting stung again. I am allergic. And I don't, no more steroid shots. No more steroids. Anyway, but this is a really good client. I love her to death. I really do. This buzzing. So I started to break the floor out. I haven't seen anything yet, but I did hear some buzzing. I've seen a couple of wasps that came. I don't know if they came from the area. I'm not sure if this Spectracide stuff is going to work on wasps. I mean, it was pretty potent on those fat ass ants, but I don't have anything else with me, and I cannot extend this job any further. It's Sunday. It's Sunday morning. I have the Billy Idol concert this afternoon. I took the whole day off. The only reason I'm here is because she is so fantastic, and it was so hot. Right now, we're still at the tail end of that heat wave. I got sunburn on my calves just from standing on a ladder for an hour painting the other day. My paintbrushes are trashed. I had to stop. At one point, the paint sprayer wouldn't work. It was 95 degrees. It's too fucking hot. But I have to get this work done. And she gave me like a fat tip. Like she always gives me like ridiculous tips. But this one was like, I was like, no, you can't give this to me. That's too much. And she's like, no, you do so much for me. I do a lot of extras. I do that for everybody. But this woman's so fantastic. I just realized the whole point of this fucking thing is because she's not home right now. Her garage is locked. Where my tool bin is. My tools are locked in her garage. I left some tools out here, so I was able to cut the floor. But that's my mechanic's fault. It's my fault. But my new mechanic who specializes in old trucks, yeah, him and his son, they're just fucking fired. I don't care if he has a crush on me or not. They went on vacation. Second mechanic shop to go on vacation and close for a week. Not tell me if my truck was done, not tell me what the bill was, and leave it there for the fucking week. Luckily, the keys were in it, and I just fucking took it a couple days ago. And I've been going back and forth, moving tools from the Jeep to the truck, from the truck to the Jeep, from the Jeep to the truck. I don't know where anything is anymore. It's a waste of my fucking time. They've had that truck for cumulatively 3 weeks. It was there for 1 whole week. They did nothing. I took it back, brought it in on Monday. They had it for like 3 or 4 more days. They put tires on. They had it for 2 or 3 more days. 3 total weeks. It's been there for 4. It's been there for 4 weeks. But they've had it for 3 solid weeks to do work on it. I've gotten an oil filter, spark plugs, and the tires were put on. 2 tires, not 4 or 6. 2 tires were put on. I don't know how much I owe them. They took the air intake off of the donor truck I bought. He hasn't gotten it put on yet. He's supposed to weld my exhaust manifold. He hasn't done that. The rear axle seal for the third mechanic. He knows how to fix it with a collar or a sleeve. That hasn't been done. I still have oil leaks. There's just so much. My gas pedal cable became detached from my carburetor in an intersection the other day, and I had to get out and figure out how to fucking fix it in traffic with them beeping at me, screaming, "Go the fuck around me, you fucking asshole!" It was bad. I'm fucking over it. They're fired. My point is, I don't have any of my tools with me, and I have to try to get this fucking done before the Billy Idol concert. And if there's buzzing, I'm going to have a heart attack. So today, my goal is touch up the back windows and clean up anything that needs to be cleaned up. Paint the front windows, the trim that I haven't gotten to yet. Paint the ramp. Replace that wood. The wood's already cut. A couple cuts, some screws, easily installed. But when I get it out, I have to make sure there aren't bugs there. I'm whining. I'm stalling. I can't stall. I have to get this done. I have to take the floor off. I don't want to take the floor off the bugs. Oh, and I have flies in my Jeep because we've been in the middle of a drought. There's been no rain. There will be no rain. I dropped the Jeep off at the mechanic shop so I could take the truck and get mulch. And I didn't have my roof with me. It rained that night with the windows open and no roof. So now there was like chicken food that got wet, and it's like molding on the floor of the passenger side. And there's flies in my car. I actually got the floor out. I didn't want to show you because I did it with a wood chisel and a floor scraper handle. Because my tools are in the fucking garage. And then I took my pliers and just started bending all the nails back and forth, and I snapped them at the wood. I'll show you. I cut it halfway from the joist. so that I can lay the piece that I have over here. I'll measure it and cut it. So I guess I will leave this review as the Spectracide termite and ant killer. If you have, I'm sure if it killed the shit the way it killed it, it'll probably kill just about anything. This is the Spectracide. I've purchased Spectracide products from Walmart before, like the wasp spray, and it worked pretty good. It's pretty cheap, and especially you get the twofer. They have like they have a can, 2 cans that are like shrink wrapped together. You get 2 cans for less than the cost of 1 can of Raid. You'll use a little more of it when it's the wasp and hornet spray, but it works. I mean, for the most part, I try a variety of bug sprays every year because I can't get stung, and well, I get stung anyway. So I would it says it kills carpenter bees. I didn't realize that. It's AccuShot. Just aim and spray. Continuous power sprayer. Expandable one for accuracy. See, look, it says it kills carpenter bees. It says carpenter bees, termites, and carpenter ants. I guess it's any wood chewing bug is what it kills. Questions or comments, feel free to leave them. Again, this one I got at Home Depot for $27 or $28. And I'm going to say I used a shit ton of it. And I want to... shit ton. And it's probably down to here. So there's a lot left. And it worked really well. And it worked fucking right quick, too. Guess what? I'm at fucking Lowe's. Because this is the woman who lives right near here, where I had the issues with the fucking parking last time, getting the lumber to build the ramp for her. Well, the OSB sheet that I have is 5/8, and it's too thick. I need 7/16. But I have the Jeep today because I don't have my fucking truck with me. And I'm at fucking Lowe's. I actually found the OSB right where they said it would be, quite easily. So I just need them to rip a piece for me quick to make sure it fits in my Jeep. Looks like it's been out of order for a while. That looks like it's been out of order for quite some time. I mean, it says out of order written in the fucking dust. Man, do I fucking hate Lowe's. Now I don't know what to do. It's almost 1:30 in the afternoon, and I can't go to Home Depot. I'm fucked. Thanks, Lowe's. Now, of course, I'm going up and down every fucking aisle, trying to find someone that works here. That's the 3rd time they made that announcement, or second, at least the 2nd. I guess they're not gonna go help them. Not a single person in a single fucking aisle. I've been up and down 8 aisles. Not a end of the store. Nope, no one here. Just to ask, I'd like to ask. So if I need something rip cut, and you don't have a fucking rip cut saw, is there like an alternative or backup somehow? Nope, I don't know. Can't find anyone that works here. Wow. And they actually have customers here today. Shock. Finally found someone. Nope, they have no backup. They have nothing. Sorry, we have nothing. Yeah, I know you have fucking nothing. I left the wood on the cart. I'm just walking the fuck out. I can't get this job done today anyway. Guess what, Marianne? I'm coming back again. Ching, 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 ching. Ching, 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 ching. Now this job's costing me fucking money. Well, not quite yet, but soon enough. Seriously, what the fuck am I supposed to tell my client? I mean, fucking fix it. That thing, if it's down, shouldn't be down for more than, I don't know, an hour, 2. We'll get a backup plan. I don't know. Pull a fucking circular saw off the shelf with a track. Little track saw off. Is there any alternative? No, sorry. Yeah, you look really fucking sorry. I'm sure you're sorry. Not as fucking sorry as I am that I tried to come here one more fucking time. Not for anything, you're a fucking tool store. I mean, circular saw is the first thing that comes to mind for me, because that's just what I use. Table saw, track saw. Fuck, get a fucking jigsaw. I don't know. Pull something off the fucking shelf. You got all these tools. No, we have nothing. Lowe's is really low. All right. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Have a great day.